Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in back into my YouTube channel. My name is Shani, and what we do in this channel, we feed the spirit. And if you think this channel feeds your spirit, do not forget to subscribe, just so your spirit gets fed whenever we upload this video. So I was reading the book of Daniel and the situation that we were just talking about on the previous days. And Daniel, he is put into the lion's den because he was praying. And while he's put into the lion's den, this man is a good man. We don't hear of anything bad that he has done than just praying, that just being obedient to God. But clearly, bad things are happening unto this good man. And I'm just thinking around those lines to say, whoa, sometimes people are very good, but in their goodness, bad things happen to them that they are not supposed to. I don't think that Daniel was supposed to be put into the lion's den because what he was doing was good. He was praying, but he was put into the lion's den. And I'm looking into the real life situations that we come across that people are very good at there, but the treatment they get is very bad. Good people get bad treatments. Let's just look at Jesus. Jesus was so good, guys. When you read about him, you just want to be that good. Jesus was so good. Joseph was so good. People are good, but bad things happen to those people. And I'm asking myself, why? Really, is it necessary? I mean, that person already is obedient. Daniel was already obedient to God. Joseph was obedient to God. Jesus was obedient to God. But bad things are happening to them. Abel, he was good to God. He was putting a sacrifice, a good one. But then being good led him to death. Jesus being good to him led him to death. And Daniel being good, it led him to the lion's den. And I think it's scary sometimes to be a good person because bad things will happen to you. Someone is going to connive somewhere. Someone is going to try to fabricate something somewhere just so the goodness in you is not seen. But how are we going to live? How are the good people going to live and survive in the world that when they are surviving in it, somebody will try to fabricate bad things for them to be seen as bad people as well? Why? Why? Is it really necessary? But the good part about it is when you are good, God rewards you. Even though the world will not reward you, God will reward you. You may lose your life here on earth because you are good, like what happened to Abel, but God will definitely reward you. People may try to fabricate this and that, but God will reward you. Look at what happened to Daniel. Daniel was rewarded with life by God because he was obedient. He didn't try to fight the king just so he's not put into the lion's den. And out of that, we see Daniel coming out victorious and people now trying to bow down to the God of Daniel. And we see with Abel, with Joseph, he became a king and he had so much harvest and he saved the people of Egypt and the surrounding countries. So when you're good, God rewards you. And Jesus Christ is good and people are trying to kill him, but God rewards him. He reincarnates his life. He becomes alive again. And now, not amongst the people. He becomes alive everywhere. And he becomes even better than what he was here on earth, Now he lives in us. So when you are good, God will reward you. People may kill you. People may try to tarnish your name. But when you're good, God rewards you. So that will have to edify your faith, child of God. That must make you to want to continue to be good. And be good to people that are not good to you. You have to be good to situations that are not good to you. Just try to remain good. And try to remain yourself, because the situations that are coming, they're there to test your faith. They're there to test your character, to try to make you be the same as others. They wanted Daniel to stop praying just because they wanted Daniel to look like others, to look like them who are not praying. They wanted Jesus Christ to die because they killed him because they wanted him to look like them. So people will try to tarnish your name. They'll try to destroy you because they want you to look like them. But you are not going to sacrifice yourself. Rather, let them sacrifice you like what Jesus did. Not you sacrificing yourself. Remain good. Do good to them. Even though the Bible says do good to those that do bad to you. You don't return evil with evil. So you must return good when they try to do bad. So, children of God, this is very simple. This is how we feed our spirit. You will be very good and somebody comes and just lash on you. And you wonder, why is this person all of a sudden behaving like this while I'm trying to be good to them? I'm doing this to make them look good, to help them, to try to solve their problems. But to you, you become a bad person. It happens. It happens in this world that we live in. So, continue. Do good to those that hate you, to those that harm you. Do good to them. A good man will remain a good man, either in the sight of people or in the sight of God. Your goodness will remain with you. Remember, this is your character. This is how God has transformed your heart. So it'll remain like that. So keep it and make sure that you nurture it, because this is your personality. This is how God wants you to live in this earth amongst His people. So stay blessed until we meet again. Blessings.